Hello! Welcome back once again. Hi, Lorem. Well, you might be still in the ads. But hey, hello, welcome back. Today, we're gonna be working on some more Mighty Grandpa. Oh, you got some news, Lorem? Share it. I'm always happy to hear. Is my stream title updated? Yeah, it is. Okay. Go word for a moment. Yeah, but nah. Tell me, what's your news? You bought Kazuya and Banjo and Kazooie on Smash Ultimate? Oh. Like the DLC characters? Kazuya. That sounds familiar, but I don't remember who that is. Alright. There you go. Hey, Guess the Cat. Here we have some more Mighty Grandpa. I've been doing stuff off stream. I fixed some bugs, I think. There's this one bug that it's a little difficult to see if I fixed or not. But I haven't seen it ever since I did some adjustments, so I think it's fine now. Oh, uh-oh. Almost killed myself. I also had a bug where the running thing would just keep going. Oh, and here I've imported some NPCs. Look at them. Aren't they great? I think their size is a little off though. This is mostly what I'm going to be doing, by the way. Importing NPCs, updating enemies to actually look like what they're supposed to look like. Oh, cool, Lorem. That's awesome. Actually, let me update their size a little bit. It's not quite right. There's something off about their size, and I don't know how to make it better. It might just be the fact that they have weirdly shaped bodies that makes it hard to say. I think that kind of looks better. I'm changing their sprite size. You can't really see it. Long, short man. Indeed. Now, see, that's just too big. I don't know. Or is it? It's really hard to, like, get the right sizes for things. Whew. No, that looks good, actually. Eugene is kind of a small guy, I think. You could probably make him a little bit bigger. You have to write an essay? Oh, interesting. What's the essay about, Castacat? Although, maybe I should make Eugene bigger, now that I'm thinking about it. I haven't even really considered changing his size for quite a while. Like, if we go into the viewport... Honestly, we can definitely make him bigger, now that I'm looking at him. Because, like, you see his hair is in the collision, but we could really have that not be the case. Nope, that's too big. Decrease it by a 0.5. Like that? Yeah, okay, that's better. There. Just make him slightly larger, you know? It's been at theater companies from a country you're making Faust from Goeth accessible for teenagers. Oh my gosh, doesn't that look so much better? Now that he's a little bit bigger. It also makes it way more noticeable when he goes into his idol, which is just a different size. But don't worry about that. I don't know, I like it. I think it's much nicer. Maybe that's because we see more detail. Then we got these guys. Press E to interact. I have to update their thing. They tell you to press shift to dash. All right. Enough. Let's actually start updating stuff. So let me go to textures. Characters, right? So we have our NPCs here, right? Let's make another folder called enemies. This is level 1 enemies, essentially. You don't think the increasing his size changes anything? I don't know. It looks like it changed things for me. That's my thumbnail folder. Don't look at that. I mean, you've already seen all those thumbnails, but still. Right. Have I already downloaded these? I have. Have I uploaded them? No. Wait, no, I have. See, this is why I made a folder, because I didn't even realize these guys were here. Which means that we already have the sprites, actually. Perfect. Let's go to our blueprints, where our level 1... Nope, I have to organize this better, man. NPCs, enemies. Let's start with our basic one. These guys just walk at you. Are you gonna animate them talking, or are they just gonna talk with their mind? Good question, Lorem. Right now, we're probably just gonna have them psychically talk to you, and eventually we'll make it that they actually, you know, move their, like, face so it's, like, animated. I already forgot what the textures were called. What is... Nope, I didn't put them in there. Wait, have I not made sprites for these guys? I haven't made... Okay, fair enough. So, let's make the sprites of these textures. So create sprites. And then immediately, before things get unorganized, put them over here in our sprites folder. There you go. Let them talk. That's the plan, eventually. And now we can finally replace these with... Oh, wait. No. Still not quite, actually. I have to create a flipbook. FB, Generico short. And I'll put these in the animation folders. Even if they're not actually, like, animated, you still need to turn them into flipbooks. Because that's how the, like, animation system works. Yeah, there you go. Anim level 1. See, this is a much better naming convention. I really got to update all the folders to have, like, this naming convention of what type of folder it is, what level it applies to, that kind of thing. Anyway. Now, we can actually find them much better. FB, Generico, tall. Oh, wow, they're big. How do they look like in the game? Give me a moment. Dude, oh gosh. You think I'd be better at not dying in my own game at this point. But that's the crime of wanting to go fast, you know? You sprint. Well, that's not a good sign. These guys didn't update at all. These are Genericos, right? Oh. What the? Huh? Oh, I understand the issue. I think you should fix that sometimes he stays in the air for some frames when he does the spin jump. Oh no, that's intentional. Well, maybe. I actually, I need you to explain more what you're talking about. It might be intentional. You might be spotting a bug that I just haven't noticed yet. Damn, these guys are really big. I mean, I guess they are supposed to be tall. That's kind of the point. Right. I almost forgot already. I have to update their animation thing. Yeah, this. Which means I have to update their animation variables. So their idle animation has to become this guy. Right now, we still don't have a run animation for them. But, I mean, you can only expect so much from a single artist. He's great, but he's doing it all on his own. Oh yeah, Lauren, what are you talking about? Is it that? Or... like the fact that when I'm in the air, I can like jump up with another uppercut? Because that's intentional. If that's what you're talking about. Jeez. It's like I'm getting worse at playing the game. Oh, see you, Lauren. And have fun with whatever you gotta do. Honestly, the big issue so far in the game is that they're actually very overpowered. Okay, yeah, no, they got way smaller. Like, way too small there. Although, give me a moment. There's a chance that something is making them shrink when they're not supposed to. Because I just made them much larger. But if they're still, like, smaller than they should be, then we'll know that it's an issue. But yeah, this game is... no, it's fine. Alright. Let's reduce this to 0.65 actually. And then we gotta make their collision larger as well. Half height, we need this to be like... yeah. That should be good. Just move the sprite down. There we go. They should look much better. This is mainly the actual issue with importing all the sprites, is that I have to also update all their like collision boxes to like it so it's lined up. With their actual, you know, sprite. Oh gosh, this is issue again. Didn't I fix this? We're like stepping in front of the poles. Yeah, there we go. Only issue now is I gotta make their sprite a little bit higher. Oh wait, that's the issue. I have this at 10. No, I just want to increase by 5. Like that. I had my snapping too high. It's always an issue. I just realized I haven't set up a little thing over here. I mean, there's still so many issues to fix. I don't... My determination to get this level done by the end of this month has been slowly waiting, just because I've been working pretty hard on it, and we're still nowhere near done. I guess, you know, what can you expect, right? Now, what is causing that? Give me a moment. Let's pop out for a moment. Okay, I think I see what's happening. Well, I don't actually see it, but I think I know what's happening. Yeah. Update movement is keeps getting called. Can move so long as this is wait, huh? No. So long as this is true, it updates movement and it keeps going. Update movement is a sequence where it checks your direction you're facing, and then sets your rotation to that. For some reason, the movement direction keeps changing when it shouldn't be. Well, it's because this keeps triggering. It's because it's... Yeah, the capsule trace is hitting something. We can't see their capsule trace yet because I have it hidden. If we go like this, we'll be able to see what's happening. I'm pretty sure I understand the issue. Oh! Jeez. That collision nearly sent me to my death. You know what the biggest issue right now is? That there's a slight delay when it comes to uppercutting. But it's a delay that kind of has to be there. But it feels really bad, you know? Because essentially the game doesn't always do what you ask it to do. And I very much dislike that. I'm trying to think of a solution, but I haven't really been able to come up with one. Gosh, I still need to increase their height a little bit. Right, go through the dialogue and... Yeah. Well, that still doesn't make a ton of sense, actually. Because it doesn't look like their collision is hitting, you know? So I'm not sure what is happening, to be honest with you. Weird. Very weird. Wait. It's red, which means it's not hitting anything, which means... And this is the one that's triggering, right? Check for ground. Check for ground is the issue. For some reason, check for ground isn't triggering. That's unfortunate. What's your capsule height? Capsule half height is 40. That should work. I'm not really sure why changing the size of one thing caused the other one to get bigger, but I mean, all right. Bro, I'm just constantly trying to optimize my movement, and I'm just not great at it. Come on. Yeah, there we go. I'm not really sure what was happening there. And I'm also not sure why they can't hurt me. I do got to figure that out eventually. Because I haven't figured it out yet. But we'll do it in a bit. Now we have to go to our other enemies, the ones who are short guys. They're the ones that launch themselves at you. Just gotta find their blueprint. Beach coast. Enemies. Is it these guys? I think it's these guys. What is this code that I have here? It's not great. Whatever, it works. It works. If I really dislike it, I can just fix it. The point is, these guys are the ones that do it. Let's change this to FB. Generic. Nope, wrong one. Short. I barely even have to change their size. And then in their animation variables, do the same. I could just look up short. Honestly, I should probably fix... Okay, I guess this stream we're going to also be working on enemy stuff. You know what? No. I'm going to stay fully focused on updating the enemy. Like the appearance stuff. And then after that, we'll decide if we... want to work on anything, because I really got to like stay on track. That part of my issue is that I can't focus on one thing, you know. I jump around so quickly and I just forget other things that I have to do. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. I know some of you guys are launchers. Where are you? Oh, there you go. There's a launcher. Hi. That's the big issue with these guys. Well, first let's fix this collision a little bit. These guys, we changed like 60.65. Here we'll probably do the same. Oh. No, we'll make them a little bigger. No, a little bit bigger, just because they got a lot of hair, you know? There we go. Now, we gotta adjust these things. Main issue is that these guys are designed... there's a completely different scale for what they... compared to what they are on right now. So, there's their vision cone. You know what? Instead of running all the way over there to test these guys out, why don't I just... There you go. Put you right there on the thing. Boom. Yeah, there you go. They work. When they become super tiny, that is... I don't know what to tell you about that, honestly. $180, right? I forgot my directions for a second. Hi. Yeah. Now you guys just need to launch an actual reasonable distance. So, self-launch. This checks that you can launch. If you can, you know, do your little delay to play the animation. Oh, yeah, no. Play the animation. Turn that off. Play the next animation. Or at least it will when eventually, when it's set up. Yeah, can launch. Honestly, the ground friction is unnecessary. We could really just set your gravity scale. Which we do, actually. I don't really understand this now that I'm looking at it. We never set your gravity, but we do set it back at the end once we're done. Okay, cool. I guess. I'm guessing there's a reason why I didn't want to set... Hello? Why can I not get your gravity? That was odd. We'll just see if that works on its own. Nope, that didn't really change anything. It's fine, I guess. I mean, really, all we need to do is set this. Movement speed 1,000. Let's just double that immediately to 2,000. Ow. Honestly, that's pretty good. We can make them jump into the void. Okay. I mean, that's cool. That's pretty much all I want from those guys. Now... What do I have to do next? I have more animation stuff. I do. Let me check Discord. I'm pretty sure I just haven't downloaded them. Yeah. Oh, okay, there we go. Honestly, we have a lot of stuff that I just haven't put in here. We even have like a title card, which I should definitely do soon. Alright, there we go. Let me just open these and download these, and then we can update the shark. Beach asset. Well, no. NPC, beach coast, enemies. I haven't made a folder for that yet for some reason. I really have to organize better. Shark. This is shark. I mean, one. Doesn't really matter. Only have 2 shark frames here. And this is shark 2. Every once in a while, I'm thinking about like these streams and I'm like, you know what would be really fun? If I just put on some some Starkid music, but I know I wouldn't be able to concentrate if I did that. I would be so I would be vibing too much, you know? But dang, wouldn't it be nice? sharks in here. I mean, I guess I technically don't need to make them separate things. Could have probably put it into like a sprite. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Because either way, I have to apply Paper 2D settings to them, and then I gotta create sprites. And then from the sprites, I have to create a flipbook. And then here's FB shark. And now I have to reduce the frame rate to like... That's still too fast. It looks pretty good, actually. My brother really is cooking. It might be too fast, though, still. No, that's too slow. There you go. And now we can replace these friendly little shark guys I made with the actual shark animation that we're using. And it's actually more appropriately sized as well. So, of course, we change this to... Oh, gosh, they're actually really big. Never mind. First, I gotta 90-degree them so that they're on the right scale. Bring these down to 0.5. Move the sprite a little more like this so that the damage is a little more centered, but also closer to the mouth. Also gives a slight bit of like room to dodge the attack. They look considerably meaner now too. Oh, I love them actually. They're so cute. Where do they go? I just realized they've been doing like one attack and then they're just gone. Also, I'm pretty sure this guy's supposed to have his own. Okay. See, now he's coming back. Where's the other one? Well, now he's gone. Where are they going? Yeah, where are they? Where are they? They're just gone. The sharks vanish. What the heck? Let's look over here at this thing over here. See, they just vanish. I haven't killed them or anything. They just die. That's not right at all. What is... I don't understand, actually. I'm guessing that they just aren't looping for some reason, but they're supposed to be looping. And they were looping before, actually. So, like, what happened now? Try that now. Yeah, see, they just play until they vanish. But even if they finish their whole thing, they're not supposed to vanish. What's causing that? Okay, give me a moment. I know I said I was going to focus on the like animation stuff. This is actually like a really confusing issue I don't understand. So it casts and then, no, it moves. Right, this is our set time. Does it like once. Actually, no, it doesn't do this once. It does it every single time it's called. But it's only called once, so it's fine. It plays the timeline, which is the move along the thing, right? And, you know, all this determines the length, how long it goes. Yeah, set the location to wherever it is along the spline. Set the world rotation, so that's how it, like, goes along with the line. You know, apply damage to... Yeah, this is damage causer, that's self. This is how it hurts you. This is its receive damage thing. When it receives damage, assuming it has more than 1 health, it gets invincible for like a split second, but honestly, I don't really need that now that I'm thinking about it. But more importantly, it stops the timeline. Right? And then... if it survives... Wait, why? It's supposed to play the timeline if it... No, this is if it's dying. Okay, so if it's dying, then keep the timeline stopped. I mean, it's already stopped, so that doesn't really make sense. I mean, you can kind of just remove that, actually. If I needed that for some reason, I could put it back. But right now, it's just kind of confusing me. Make it that it's... I mean, it doesn't walk, so I don't know why I have that there at all. And it already isn't moving, so it doesn't need that either. We remove its collision so that it can't hurt you after it's dead. Get the location, all that stuff. Launch it. That's like to do like a little death launch, essentially. Set movement mode to falling. Oh, I missed. Well, it's it's a thing. Don't worry about that. I'll work on that math later. I don't know what's going on there. And then it destroys actor. But it only ever destroys the actor if it loses health and its health is less than 1. Not less than or equal to, specifically less than 1, right? As it's listed here. And if it's not dead, then set its damage is variable to currently damage 0. Delay so that it like bounces a little bit, and then set its animation back. None of that should result in it just stopping. Can I do that? I don't think I can. Nope. I did not mean to do that at all. I hate when it just doesn't let me. Just wanted to do that. Nope. Hello. I want to do that. I mean, that worked. I'm surprised it worked, to be honest with you, but it worked. Now, is this an infinite loop, or is this fine? Nope. They're still vanishing. Why are they vanishing, though? Because they really shouldn't be. If they overlap with another component, and that component is the is the player, then damage that actor, right? Are they somehow damaging themselves? Because they shouldn't be able to do that. Like, at all. No, but that wouldn't explain why all of them are vanishing. Like, even... Okay, like, let's test it real quick. Let's just stay away from them, right? And look over here where the sharks are. See? They're vanishing. Are they somehow hitting each other? Maybe. Yep. I mean, that wouldn't make that much sense either, actually. Because they're clearly far enough to not hit each other. Yeah. No, that's not it either. What is going on? Yeah, and they're not stopping, like they're... This is the only destroy actor, right? Let's put a stop there real quick and just wait for it to be called. Oh, okay. It got called. Why? It's literally not supposed to be able to be called. How is it being called? And it wasn't being called before. It only got called once, right? How much health do these guys have? Yeah, they have 1 health. Nothing that's happening should be reducing their health at all. This is actually baffling. I don't understand how this is getting called, like, at all. I'm waiting to see if event any damage gets called. Okay, it got called. Damage causer unknown? What? What is causing the damage? Unironically, I don't know. Nothing should be causing damage. Each shark is independent. They're doing their own thing, right? I mean, if it was themselves, it would be shown as damage causer themselves, right? I would assume. Maybe I'm sorry because I stopped it too early. Let's stop it here at the branch. Caused by world scale momentum by mass false. Damage causer unknown. It got here through default. That doesn't make sense. Default is not supposed to happen, like, at all. Default damage doesn't exist. And now it works. but it's working because I figured it out. It's because the bottomless hole is killing them. See this like invisible thing? That's the bottomless hole. If you fall in there, you die. That is what's killing them. It's the only thing that does default damage. That makes so much more sense. But I swear, didn't I make it that the bottomless hole doesn't damage? Not. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't do that. Actually, that makes sense because the bottomless hole is supposed to kill enemies as well. It's just not supposed to kill these guys right now. Where's its handle? There it is. There you go. That probably fixed it. Gosh, that's dumb. That was just me being kind of dumb. There you go. That also makes it so that I can kill you in the back layer. And now, there you go. Although, when I fall to my death now, how long does it take to die? Long enough that you can see the bottom. That's fine. We can fix that later. Gosh, I can't believe that was the issue. Literally, I was looking through the code being like, what is going on? Desperately trying to figure it out. And the answer was nothing. There was no issue with the code. Everything was working exactly as intended. I had to reduce the delay for the punch. Punch really should happen essentially the moment you do it. If only because it's kind of useless otherwise. Every other attack is just better. Except for, I guess, if you charge up the punch. That's only useful for breaking things right now. Oh. Anyway. Now that that issue has been dealt with. Add move these into their right place with the rest of the sprites. And let's get back to work. Alright. Those are our enemies. Next we have some crates that we can put into the game. We got two crate types. The light one and the dark one. Which I think are just supposed to be big and small. This will be BC box. BC has been like my indicator for Beach Coast, the level. Although at the same time, I guess I could just go level 1 small box, right? But I like BC because it's shorter. Gosh, I'm so good. You guys can't see my atrocious attempts at spelling. Although, actually, I should put box and then small to indicate that it's a box. And then, you know. I don't need to explain myself. At least not there. And then box large. There you go. Now let's add these into the game. Textures, Where are my item textures, actually? You know what? I gotta reorganize this. I gotta do that, like, right now. Textures, Beach Coast. In here, we'll put... I didn't spell objects right. BC objects. Or T, and then BC objects. T for texture, BC for beach coast, objects for the class of item it is. And then in here, put the textures. Immediately apply our paper 2D textures. Create sprites. And then in this... And that's fine. It's fine. Okay. Should I have sprites in the same thing as textures? One wonders why not, right? Yeah, I have it here. In which case, I should rename this folder to just Beach Coast. No. Textures, Beach Coast. No, if that's the case, then I should do it this way. Beach Coast, then sprites. And then this one would be Beach Coast, then textures. Sorry, I know watching somebody rename their folders is like the least interesting thing possible. But I have to do it at some point. Uh-oh. Where did I put that other... Oh, no, I just left it. I just didn't move it. Okay. I got worried. I'm like, where did it go? It's just a matter of I really need to do this. And then inside we can do, you know, sprites. Oh, hey, and Kate, welcome to the stream. BC. Objects. There. I'm going to leave the rest of my file management for after stream. But I really got to do that. And now we can go to our cancel. Nope. Breakable objects. Go in here. Set the default appearance to organizing is fun. I don't know if I agree with that, but it is something that has to be done. There you go. Small box, which is still larger than the size of the thing. But as I told my brother, it's better to make things too large and then I could just resize them than to make things too small. There we go. We got a bunch of crates now. You'll love to see it. Alright, sorry. I gotta update all these things. They have their own their own individual thing, which is cool. You know, it makes it that we can easily customize specific items, but it also means that I do have to manually change everything. But I guess that was always going to be the case, right? What is going on here? They're like on different players, aren't they? Yeah, they are. I don't know what's going on there. Weird. Oh, whatever. I'll figure it out later, I guess. Whatever this issue is. By the way, welcome everybody who has joined us. I was literally thinking about, like, I saw there was, like, only one person online, which, love you. Thank you for being here. And I was like, I guess I should probably end the stream earlier today. There you go. Oh, wait. Have I actually updated? No, I haven't. Oh, I immediately, like, lost track of what I was doing. I mean, at least there aren't that many things to update. If I had like 1,000 items in this level, that'd be painful. That would really be painful, honestly. I think we're supposed to have a boat, by the way, that is actually holding up these blocks. Like, they aren't just supposed to be floating, just so you know. Oh my gosh, why did I do this? Oh wait, I can do multiple at the same time. I accidentally moved them. Thank goodness I could do multiple at the same time. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, we're good now. I don't know what's supposed to be holding these up though. I guess we'll have to figure that out at some point. It does look nice though, right? Now that they actually are real blocks instead of just vague metal, like stone edifices. This is just a place to get a bunch of money, essentially. And also just the satisfaction of going through a bunch of blocks at once. I gotta find out how to make that, like, satisfying effect where when you destroy things. If you know what I mean in games. I don't know if I know what I mean. But it's always like real. Actually, how do I describe it? It's just a thing when you destroy something in a game that feels so satisfying. Like, you don't get that feeling at all here. The items just kind of like disappear, you know? There's like an impact usually that I gotta like figure out how to do. Oh gosh. Right, I forgot. I gotta give these boats. I gotta modify their collision. Where is your collision? I know you have it. There it is. No, it's not, huh? Oh, I don't know what happened, but I got it. Nope, wait. There we go. Vote sprite. No collision, custom, specifically. We want the sprite to have no collision at all. Oh, wait, I understand. Never mind. Undo, 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 undo. Whoops, I almost messed something up. The box. We want the box collision. Block all dynamic, including wall jump, which by default is ignored. We want that to be so that you can wall jump off of it. Why am I so blind? I can't find the collision. There it is. It's just always lower. You guys can't even see it, right? Because my head's blocking it. Whatever, it's fine. Just know that I'm making things that you better. There. Pretty much the only thing that changed now is that as you will see in a moment. Woo! You can wall jump off of these things. No, you don't instantly die. Woo! Crawling out of the water. Okay. Sweet. Give me a moment. I'm trying to place a block here. Position. Oh wow, they are really they really are huge. Huh? Oh, I guess they just missed me before. See, it's a little weird that they're in front of me. But what can I do about that, you know? Because I want them to all be behind. Be like a -0.5. Something like that. Merry Christmas Eve from Australia? Oh, Merry Christmas Eve to those in Australia. For me, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. You guys are ahead of us by a day. Oh. But yeah, you know, happy holidays. There we go. I found the perfect things. 0.5. Does mean I gotta do it to like every single one. 0.5 and then -120. Woo! -125. Nope. Opposite direction. We need to go up. Right. Almost. Sorry, I'm focusing on a really irrelevant thing here. I just want it to look nice. It's the little things. They all add up. Now, admittedly, we still have the big things that we also need to deal with. But we'll get to those when we get to those. So all these ones on the same layer, we gotta move them to the right layer. Which I think that's it. Gotta make it pretty. What's the point if it's not pretty, right? Alright, -0.5. Nope, that is not negative. There you go. And then -118. Do. There. How does that look? I think it looks nice enough. Woo. Yeah, there you go. I'll take it. This block is pretty much doing exactly what it's meant to do, but I gotta make it look nice as well. Let's have it scale a little bit. Actually, you know what? Let's have it again. Make a duplicate. This one will be doubled back to the previous size. There you go. I mean, that's... technically, I'm supposed to fill that whole area up with junk, but... we could probably just turn that into a single image. Probably an image that we can sneak some Easter eggs into as well. There you go. Essentially, you just jump up here. And you keep going, blah, blah, blah. Ah! Well, I'm dead. Whatever, the point has been made. Next, we mostly have a bunch of cutscene related stuff, but there we go. We have our new uppercut, as well as some damage sprites for Eugene. So we got these. Give me a moment. We got these 3 damage sprites, which honestly, well, technically it's 6, because we have them like in inverted and then white, which you guys will see what I mean in a moment. I actually really like them. I gotta make them look nice, but I think it'll look great. That's, there you go, damage. I just gotta download all. I mean, I probably could have downloaded them all before. Now that I'm thinking about it, but it's too late for that, I guess. Then we'll name this Eugene Damage 1, and that'll be the whole naming scheme. Eugene Damage 2. Eugene Damage 3. Eugene Damage 4. This is probably going to be the most complicated damage animation for me to do. Well, I mean, we'll see how complicated it is. It should be fine. Actually, you know what? I might need my brother's insight here for exactly how he wants these frames to go together. Then afterwards, we'll do the other animations. Oh, we also have like an idle animation, I think, as well. Nice, nice. And a visual glitch. I see that. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. Okay. How are we gonna do this? So in our textures, we have our characters. I mean, I guess this is... I probably should make this specifically to the Eugene Armstrong folder, since he's the one who has all the animation, but it's fine. I'm still... It's embarrassing to say, but I still am getting used to typing without looking. It's my shame. But in my defense, they didn't teach us it in school. Oh. Whoops. Inverted, white, and normal in that order for damage animation. Is that what you're thinking? But if we wanted that, then we needed a normal version of this that's colored normally. And we don't have a normally colored version. Oh, wait, no, we do. I'm sorry. I just completely missed that. I just actually forgot that you sent me that. Sorry about that. But to be fair, you sent that also at the same time as you were asking about bread. And one was a little more important at the time for me. Yeah, okay, let me download these as well. And then wait, actually you sent me two that are the exact same, but like with different shading. Which one do you want me to use? I'll just use the one that has shading that I like a little more, I guess. And then... Alright. Got it. The order's a little wonky, but I do have them. Apply paper 2D settings to that. Close those tabs. Now... Right, I remember the idea. The idea was that I don't really care about organizing the sprites that much. But clearly that's not a great idea. Sprites, damage. Eugene, sprites, damage, whatever. Again, I really have to organize these folders at some point. But that point is not now. Create sprites. Grab them all. Move them over to the sprites folder. Now I have to actually create like an animation. Don't worry that it's all freaky right now. I'll fix it up a little bit. It kind of looks funny though. It kind of works, but no. See, so. How do I pause? Oh, there it is. How do I... Looks like he's having a psychedelic seizure. Yeah, it's a thing. Don't worry about it. Hmm? No, I wanted to move 8 over here. Oh, that's annoying. Huh? This feels so awkward to manipulate. I'm like trying to move frames and it's just not working with me. I mean, oh, I can just change the sprite here. Actually, I think that's considerably easier than this weirdness that I'm trying to work with. What the? Huh? Why is this thing so weird? Just, I want to see what's happening in frame 1, so show me frame 1. Don't show me... Oh my gosh, this is actually... I'm actually... Whew, okay. I'm a little frustrated because it's working as inconveniently as possible. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna do it from scratch because it seems like that'll be easier. There. Now we can do it this way. We'll just drag them in. So. Hello? I'm dragging in a sprite. Okay, I guess that just doesn't work. Now it worked? Okay, cool. We'll see what it looks like in a bit, I think. Maybe? Okay, cool. Whatever. I'm gonna put it... You know what? I'm just gonna put it on this other screen. Well... Actually, no. I should do it the other way around. Put this over here. So you guys can actually see. Bro. Where is it? I literally couldn't... Alright, whatever. And I'll put this over here. While I figure this out. Is that what you're expecting? I guess. Bro, why? Why was it teleporting? And then we need another one where it's this final frame but continued for like a, and it's just that one. Okay. Why? There we go. I need to compare. It's like a seizure is happening right now. You know what? I think that's good enough. It'll probably look fine in the actual game. It'll probably look fine. Alright. Oh, whoops. I meant to actually move the animations over. Now I have to actually add the... Okay, now that we finally made the animations, I just gotta add them to Eugene. It's a little annoying, but I gotta, like... I'm pretty sure I don't already have a damaged Adam position, right? Yeah, no, I don't. I'm pretty sure I could put this at the end. Well, I'm gonna have to put 2 at the end over here. No. Jeez. Okay. Need to create a new variable, and we'll call this one damaged anim. And then we'll create another one. Called still damaged. I mean, we probably are only gonna use this one, but it's if we ever need to, you know. And this one will be the it's not damage 1, but whatever, we'll keep it like that. Okay, so if this is true, then play that, and then we'll do another copy of if this is true, then play still damaged. What is true? That's what we'll get to right now. In the event graph, right now I have invincibility frames going on. And I'm probably going to keep the invincibility frames, but instead of having it literally flicker, it's just going to do the animation, right? I just have to find where it is. Oh, probably in the received damage. That would make the most sense, right? So if can be damaged is true, then check if flickering is on. I mean, we could probably just sync this to flickering, right? Go in here, get flickering. If this is true, do this. But in that case, I mean, we'll have to see how that works. Please hurt me. Why aren't you hurting me? They can't hurt me anymore for some reason. Why can't you hurt me? What is... Okay, first let's close some things. We have a lot of stuff open. A lot of stuff we don't need to have open right now. Why did they just suddenly lose the ability to hurt me? Okay. Can be damaged, you know, it's true by default. When this gets set to, you know, flickering is also false by default. So then it sets can be damaged to true. Actually, that might be the issue here. Because can be damaged is like a systemic thing, right? So, I mean, we should probably apply the damage first, right? No, wait, no, this is for after you've received the damage. So that doesn't really make any sense then. Okay, there you go. It got called. I don't know why that happened. Also, turn that off. I don't need to see that anymore. Please go away. Please, hello? Go away. Why isn't it going away? Well, that's an annoying thing to have there. Huh. Huh. The size is wrong. Hmm. Can I do something about that? Okay. Yikes. Okay. So what's our... Get out of the launcher. Don't... So the standard side is 1.15, right? So when we get damaged, the damage sprite size gets set to 1.15. That doesn't really explain why it's so big. Something has went wrong greatly with our math numbers. I don't know what's going on that's making all the sprites that he sends me so large. Before, it wasn't really being an issue since I could just scale them down. But now we've actually reached the situation that is... I can't really do anything about it. I mean, I can come up with a fix, but it doesn't really solve anything. like, there's a very simple fix of once you go here, set the sprite, like, size, right? Like, get the scale. I think it's set relative scale. No. I guess no. How do I change these values in game? Yeah, it's relative. Set world scale 3D? I mean, I guess I gotta to make sure if this even works. If it does what I want it to do. So, to figure that out really quick, we'll just bring this all the way over here to our event begin play. Hook that up there. So that should make us really tiny immediately. Yeah, okay, it's fine. Yeah, that works exactly as intended. Just wanted to make sure before I go through this process. So once this is true, then we're gonna have to set the sprite to be smaller. There. And then, I mean, we're gonna have to set it back to 1.15. Here. See if that even works. I mean, it's better. Kind of. It's clearly a workaround. I don't like the workaround, to be real with you. Also, does it make you... How much bigger? It does make you bigger. Actually, no. It's the right size if you consider that this... It's close enough to the right size. I hate that I have to do this workaround at all, though. It doesn't really... It's, like, annoying that it has to happen. Anyway, I can get rid of that flickering, I'm pretty sure. That, like, one remaining flicker frame by doing this. Not that I care that much. I can't hurt me. And sometimes they just can't hurt me for some reason. It's because... Okay, no. I actually figured that out immediately. When you're ramming, you become immune to damage. Because I can't figure out how to make it that you don't get hurt while you're ramming things. I guess it just never resets when it should. Wait. Huh? When do you become immune to damage? Yeah, there it is. Can be damaged. And I guess I just never put this back, that you can be damaged after. There. Nope. I didn't set it back to true. Can you tell that I'm getting like a little a little upset? Really, it's not big. It's just it's a struggle when a lot of things go wrong, and you just have to push things back together, hoping that they work. Like I love programming. Don't get me wrong. You know, it's just hard to do for hours. It's only been like an hour and a half. Well, like almost 40, an hour 40. But it's alright. Okay. So we have it set up here that the animation ends after pretty much as soon as the flickering stops. Although I do kind of like that like last tiny bit of frame, but afterwards, I don't know. I just think it's aesthetic. Just looks nicer. So let's put that over there. I mean, I guess it looks nicer than the sudden stop. Oh, I was slightly off. Don't worry. Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, it's barely even, it's not really much of a difference. But it's still nicer, I think. Anyways. So that's essentially done. It's not great, but it's essentially done. There's still more to be done with it. And I guess we might as well... We could just do that. There's the new uppercut and also the idle animation. Is it clear that I'm getting like a little tired of working? I'm sorry. That's the struggle, you know? Sometimes it's just it's tiring. Okay. You know, instead of working on the textures, let's do something else. Let's reset ourselves a little bit by let's work on the damage a little bit. Like the way that you get damaged. Or we can work on their like little, when you hurt these guys, these sharks, look what happens. Oops. Missed. Can I hit them with my punch? Is that possible? Or... Yeah, I can. The punch is just not good. I could probably fix that, actually. Like, currently it's like a capsule traced by channel. Wait, no it isn't. Is it? Oh, right. No, it's working in the wrong way. That's why it's like that. We want it to work more like this. Yeah. So... actually, no, not quite. Not quite what I was thinking. Maybe the opposite, actually. Nope. Because the problem is we kind of want to, like, turn it around, you know? Damn, I gotta make it way bigger. Like, when you do that, it creates this. Like a start and an end. Oh, I see why it doesn't work. It's really, like, timing based, essentially. Because if it doesn't hit it in the exact time that it gets created, like that, I guess without it visual is really kind of the difficulty. There's, like, nothing visual to, like, link it to. But it's better now. Either way, what I was actually thinking about was this stuff here. When you get damaged, we want there to be, like, a moment where you, like, don't have control, right? See all that I just did? You shouldn't be able to do that when you're damaged. So let's expand this back because we have a lot going on here. This we can bring over here. This we can bring back here. There we go. Yeah, we can keep those pretty close to one another. This is purely a workaround for our issue that we're having. In fact, let me note that down. Scale workaround. Make that red so that you know it's like a bug thing. I have not been drinking enough water. I had like this whole jug and I've barely touched it. That's the problem with being so focused. Oh gosh. Man, I really need that. Oh. Oh gosh. Anyway. There's this. And the thing that I want to do, essentially, is that... So once you've been damaged, like, alright, you are now in damaged mode. You're flickering. We want there to be a moment of no control. So... Why do you have to do that? Just move to the right, please. Worst thing people want to hear in 2024. So just disable input for like a moment, essentially. And then later we're going to enable input. Where is kind of the question, though. Like we have all this stuff happen, and then after the timer started, a whole set amount of time is happening. Yeah. We'll put it after this delay. though, it might be better to have a delay, 2 delays. One where it's specifically for, all right, you can move around again. But no, if I want to do that, then I would have to just like cut the tie between invincibility and like your damage state. So this is what this looks like. Yeah. So, and that's not the worst. Like that could be worse. Just gotta find the right amount of timing for it. And you know what else would make it better? The knockback. If we can improve that a lot. Right here. There you go. Knockback. Is knocked back? Yes. I think that's for an animation thing. Don't worry. That doesn't really matter for us right here. Actually. It's pretty much the only place we use is knocked back. We could probably use that in the animation thing as well. Instead of invincibility, tied to is knocked back. That's not a bad idea. And then I could have 2 delays for it. We'll figure it out. Said 0 air control. This launches you. Could have won a little more of that. I just realized, does it always send you to the... It's gonna be a little difficult to test. No, it doesn't. Okay, perfect. Although, does it send you more in one direction than the other? Not really. Alright, that's fine. I just want the knockback to be more reasonable considering the lack of input. I mean, it might be better. It might also be better to just not have that knockback, because players hate losing control, you know? But it's also just for, like, a short amount of time. Oh, wait, no. It's actually for considerably longer here. Actually, I know it's being called. So, man, it adds up to almost like... What if I do a full 1 second of delay between these two, you know? That's not that long. The balance is finding... The problem is finding a balance between too much knockback and not enough, you know? I mean, I don't really need this anymore, considering I outright just disabled input. If the input is disabled, your air control does not matter. And resetting it also doesn't matter. At least that's a little less code. Kind of difficult. If I just bring this up to 800, how... It's a multiplier, though, so... it's not really that big of a difference. Finding the right balance is so difficult. And to be fair, I'm only finding the right balance for this one moment. Make this 800, and let's make this like 1,000. It sends you more up than it sends you in another direction. That's too... That feels too much. But still more up than in another direction. Yeah, it takes away your control, but it doesn't take it away that long. And by the time you hit the ground, normally, you're pretty much good. That feels good. Honestly, that feels good. I think that's all right. Sometimes I'm almost pretty good at running through my level. Okay. All right. We've been doing this for like 2 hours. Normally I like to go for 3. I do have work today though, so I gotta get prepared for that. And also, it's a Monday. It's a Monday stream. You know how it is. Either way, I am happy everyone that has joined us has been here. Thank you for, you know, participating in this. I'm gonna work on the game off stream as always. If we could get this done by the end of the month, that would be great. I'm becoming more and more doubtful that we can, but I mean, there's still a week. And we're so close. We're unironically so close, you know? If we just hunker down, it wouldn't be impossible. Not likely, but not impossible. Oh, and I could find another Vector stream. I'm happy that I was able to, you know, give you background noise until now, Cast a Cat. Good luck with your essay. But yeah. I think that's gonna be the end of stream. The game does look good. Thank you. We were working so hard. I'm glad it at least looks kind of good. But yeah. See you guys around. Hi. And as always, the outro song. This is the outro song to do. This is the outro song to do. This is the outro, outro. This is the outro song. 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 Bye. Bye. There's going to be so much progress between this week and next week, I swear.